Hey guys, so I've had a lot of clients ask me lately, Caleb, I've got these people asking me to have truckers general liability. I kind of understand what general liability is, but I'm kind of having a hard time understanding what exactly it'll do for me in my trucking business since I'm in my truck 90% of the time, which is a very good question or observation. And it's a smart question to ask. Why am I buying this coverage? What does it do whenever I'm having to pay for it? Especially if someone is making you buy it. So whenever a company is requiring you to cover or buy general liability, and you're just a trucker, they're basically rounding out to make sure that you've got coverage for as many claim scenarios as they can imagine happening. General liability coverage, opposed to your commercial auto liability coverage, is to cover damages to property or injuries to people that has nothing to do with the truck. So for example, you're unloading a trailer, you've got debris laying on the ground as you're unloading. Maybe you've got a crowbar laying on the ground or you've got a strap laying on the ground. A passerby just happens to walk by and trips on one of those items and hurts themselves. That would usually be a general liability claim because again, you didn't hit them with the truck, but they're still hurt because of your business operation. Another scenario I seen was one time they were picking up a load at a dock. The dock was taking a little while to load the truck, so they got out themselves and decided to get in a forklift and load their own flatbed, which I wouldn't suggest that, especially if the yard hasn't told you can do that. And they ran over someone's foot with the forklift. That didn't happen in the truck, and if they hadn't had general liability, there would have been no claim to pay out. So you still have to watch for exclusions on the GL policy. Those scenarios may not be covered on every GL. But in those two scenarios, the general liability policy would pay out in most cases. So I just want to let you know today, that's your tip. What is general liability for when I'm a trucker? Y'all have a good one.